Well, what I'm doing today is a couple of things. I'm in Pollock Park aiming to go to the Burrell Collection, which is a fabulous museum and art collection donated to the City of Glasgow. I hear a train going past. Yeah, as I was saying, Pollock Park, aiming to go to the Burrell Collection in Pollock Park in Glasgow, Scotland. Gosh, always going to be traffic interrupting me. However, you get the gist of it. I want to see some of Burrell's famous stained glass collection. It's one of the best in the world of European stained glass from churches and big houses. So that's one of the aims. I might do a bit of live streaming as well for the sake of some easy content. I'll show you around. There you go, the river that runs through Pollock Park. And the railway comes over that way. One occasion when I was... Oh, it's a fox. Can you see the fox? I wish I knew how to zoom this thing in. So much to learn. I can zoom in afterwards. Can you see it? There it is on the other side of the river. Nice to see a bit of wildlife. And people complain about foxes, but remember they were here first, or at the same time as us. They've as much right to be here as we have. I'm just using the microphone that's inbuilt into the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, which is the one I've got here. It's brand new, this one. It's the second one I've had. The one I had before I dropped. I dropped the other one in Austria. I was about to go down a stainless steel chute. You know these things, you go into the tube at the top and come out at the bottom end. And it said, you know, be careful with cameras, don't use cameras in case you break them. So I tried to put my original one of these away. Dropped it at the top onto a rubber mat, only from a height of about half a metre or so. But the repair costs of about £100. DJI basically in China decided that for the cost of the repair they'd just give me a brand new out of the box. It'd be nice if they upgraded it to the 3, but they didn't. It's another 2. You can have a look at the Burrell and the glass collection in the rest of this clip. I had the DJI Osmo clipped in, attached to my body, so at some parts you won't be able to actually see what I'm looking at and talking about, but that was because I was using my iPhone to video the rest of it for use later. I'll have most of this material on my other channel, so please have a look at it. It's at Tell the Celt channel. I'll leave a link somewhere. You can look at it if you're interested in more stained glass detail. Anyway, here we go. Doorway from 1200 to 1225, limestone made in Provence in France, was once part of a building in Provence, southern France. Wow. If you visit the galleries on the floor above, you'll find the twisting windows from the same structures from this building in Provence. There you go. But what I'm here for is to see the stained glass again. The older the better as far as I'm concerned. I love the history of it all. Yeah. Just got a wee photograph of this one. And even that one is quite old. So what we do, so off, turn that to 30. Interesting, wonder what the story is behind that one. And that one. So that is Salome with John's head on a plate from about 1510, quite an old one. Despite being disgusted by his stepdaughter Salome's request to behead John, King Herod agrees. She presents John's head to her mother on a plate. Wow. Salome dances. Herod's new stepdaughter Salome dances for him on his birthday. This one, John the Baptist rebukes Herod. King Herod divorced his wife for another woman. John criticises the king's actions. Herod responds by throwing him into jail. John the Baptist was a popular saint in northern France at the beginning of the 1500s. Rouen was an important centre for making stained glass, producing several sets of windows. These panels were once part of a large church window. Many churches closed in the late 1700s and their contents were sold. There you go. So that's John the Baptist baptises believers. And John starts to carry out baptism ceremonies in the River Jordan. Being baptised means committing to God, and washing with water symbolises the removal of sins.